Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. So this is a second video in Greek mythology chapter, and this is about the Titans. The Titans were the deities in Greek mythology that preceded the Olympians. So they were ruling before the Olympians came. So before Olympians or before Zeus and his team, it was the Titans they were ruling all over. So they were the children of primordial deities Uranus, known as heaven, and Gaia, known as earth. The Titans included Oceanus, Thetis, Hyperion, Thea, Chorus, Phobos, Cronus, Rhea, Mnemosyne, Themis, Crius, and Hephaestus. Cronus was the leader of the Titans after he managed to overthrow his tyrant father Uranus from the throne. Cronus later learned of a prophecy that said that his son would eventually overthrow him and did everything he could to prevent it. But it could not happen. He could not save himself. Zeus overthrew him, and then Zeus became the ruler of all the heaven. Hades became the ruler of the underworld, and Poseidon became the ruler of the sea and ocean. So these three were brothers: Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. So Titans were huge beings. They were having superhuman qualities, superhuman strength, and superhuman physique and height. So they were towering personalities, and we'll mention some of them in the next slide. So the famous Titans which we find in literature, they are Hyperion, Atlas, Prometheus, Epimetheus, and Pandora. Pandora is not a Titan, but she was wedded to Epimetheus. That's why she is mentioned, and because we have to discuss Pandora's box too. Then Cyclops. So there were three Cyclops there. Hyperion was sun god, so he was the son of Uranus and Gaia. So sometimes Hyperion and Helios are confused with each other, and in some myths they are two different beings. So some writers of mythology say that both were same, and some of them agree that they were two different ones, but both of them dealt with sun. So they were sun gods. So when we read Keats' Hyperion, so that is an epic poem that was written by him. Certainly we cannot understand that until or unless we know who Hyperion was. So Hyperion is not mentioned in the Titanomachy, like that was a war that resulted in overthrow of the Titans and the start of the era of the Olympians. Hyperion was married to his sister Thea, and they had three children: Helios the sun, according to some mythologies, Selene the moon, and Eos the dawn. He was considered one of the four pillars that hold the heaven and the earth apart, and since his daughter was Dawn, he was probably the pillar of the east. The other three pillars were his brothers Chorus, the pillar of north, Crius, the pillar of south, and Hephaestus, the pillar of west. So these are certain names or certain figures which are mentioned with Titans, and these were ruling before Zeus came into power, or Zeus overthrew his own father. So इसमें बेसिकली हाइपीरियन एक सन गॉड के तौर पे, बट सन गॉड था असल में वो एक टाइटन था, बहुत बड़ा जाइंट था, एंड ही वाज रूलिंग ओवर द सन, और सम अकॉर्डिंग टू सम मिथ्स ही वाज द रूलर ओवरऑल. लेकिन उसका बेटा था जो खुद सन था, उसकी बेटी थी जो मून थी, और उसकी एक और बेटी थी जो कि डॉन थी. सो मिथ्स में थोड़ा सा तजाद पाया जाता है. Atlas was one of the most famous Titans, the son of Hephaestus and Oceanid Asia, or possibly Clymene. He was the leader of the Titan rebellion against Zeus, and he got a fitting punishment after the end of the Titanomachy. He was condemned to eternally hold up the sky. Only once, and for a very brief period, he was bereaved of this burden by Heracles. Perseus, probably using Medusa's head, turned him into the stony Atlas mountains. Atlas' name is of unsure, but it is said that he is said to be having the similar meaning of quite enduring, very enduring. So this fully coincides with Atlas' portrayal as an enormous bearded man, always slightly bent and in pain under the weight of the heavens, usually represented as a globe sketched with the most famous constellations. Now you must have heard the name Atlas. Atlas का नाम आप लोगों ने सुना हुआ है. Atlas, वर्ड एटलस एक बुक होती है. अब वर्ड एटलस बुक वो किताब है जिसमें दुनिया के नक्शे होते हैं. आपके एंड्रॉयड पे, एप्पल फोन पे इसकी एप्स भी हैं. सो एटलस इज नाउ नोन फॉर द मैपिंग, मैप ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. ये नाम आया कहाँ से? ये नाम एटलस उस जाइंट के थ्रू आया, टाइटन के थ्रू आया, जिसके बारे में कहा जाता है कि उसने ज़्यूस के साथ लड़ाई लड़ी और ये अपने क्रोनस की तरफ से ये आया. इसने उस लड़ाई का हेड था और इसको सजा ये मिली कि रहती दुनिया तक ये आसमान को अपने सर पे उठा कर रखेगा. सो ग्रीक मैथोलॉजी के मुताबिक आसमान जो अब हमारे सरों के ऊपर है वो ऐसे ही नहीं है, उसको एटलस ने उठाया हुआ है और एटलस पनिश्ड है कि वो उस आसमान को ऊपर उठा के रखेगा. और फिर पर्जियस के बारे में कहा जाता है कि पर्जियस वो था जिसने मेड्यूसा को मारा. मेड्यूसा एक, अगर आपने ओडेसी गेम खेली तो उसमें मेड्यूसा भी आती है. सो मेड्यूसा के पास पावर थी कि वो जिसको देखती थी उसको बुत बना देती थी, पत्थर का बना देती थी. तो पर्जियस ने उसका सर काट दिया था और उसको जो सर था उसके सर को उसने एटलस को दिखाया तो एटलस पत्थर का हो गया. तो एटलस जो माउंटेन्स हैं वो इसी वजह से मशहूर है और इसके नाम का मतलब यह है कि वेरी एंड्यूरिंग और हमेशा उस चीज को बर्दाश्त करने वाला. एटलस ने सिर्फ एक दफा आसमान को उठाना छोड़ा था जब हेराक्लीज आया था और हेराक्लीज ने इसकी जगह पे थोड़ी देर के लिए आसमान उठाया था. वो हेराक्लीज की मिथ्स में से और उसके 12 जो एडवेंचर्स हैं उसमें से एक बड़ा एडवेंचर था. तो वो इसके पास हेराक्लीज एक मरतबा किंग उसको भेजता है कि तुमने गोल्डन एप्पल्स लेके आने हैं. तो जब गोल्डन एप्पल्स लेने के लिए ट्रेवल कर रहा होता है तो उसकी नज़र एटलस पे पड़ती है. तो एटलस बड़ा सरप्राइज होता है उसे देख के और वो उसको देख के सरप्राइज होता है. ही टेल्स हिम कि मैं एप्पल्स लेना है और वो जवाब देता है कि भाई तुम एप्पल्स लेके क्या करोगे, तुम्हें तो एप्पल्स मिलेंगे भी नहीं, तुम आसमान को उठाओ और जो देवियां एप्पल्स की हिफाजत कर रही हैं उन्हें मैं जानता हूँ, तो एप्पल्स मैं लेके आता हूँ. तो हेराक्लीज आसमान को उठा लेता है. तो ये उसकी एक और बड़ी फतह थी कि उसने आसमान को उठा लिया. वो इतना स्ट्रांग था. ही वॉज अ डेमी गॉड और हेराक्लीज वॉज द सन ऑफ ज़्यूस, एक मोर्टल वाइफ से, एक यानी इंसानी बीवी से उसका बेटा था. तो ही वॉज ऑल्सो अ डेमी गॉड. तो एटलस जो था, एटलस एप्पल्स को लेके आता है और जब वो उसके पास से गुजरता है हेराक्लीज इज हैप्पी टू सी इट. लेकिन एटलस कहता है कि भाई मैंने बहुत अरसा आसमान उठा लिया, अब तुम्हारी बारी. तो वो परेशान हो जाता है कि अब मैं क्या करूं, अब तो मुझे आसमान उठाना पड़ेगा. तो वो उससे कहता है कि तुम यार एक मिनट रुक जाओ, मैंने एक लॉयन को मारा था. तो उसके लॉयन को मारना भी एक बहुत बड़ा इंसिडेंट है जो उसकी 12 एडवेंचर्स में से एक एडवेंचर है. कहता मैं उस लॉयन को मारा था तो मैं उसकी जो खाल है उसकी गद्दी एक कुशन बना लूं ताकि आसमान को उठाना मेरे लिए ईजी हो जाएगा, तब तक तुम आसमान उठा लो. तो वो एप्पल्स एटलस नीचे फेंकता है उसकी बातों में आके और जब आसमान को उठाता है तो हरक्लीज एप्पल्स लेके भाग जाता है. तो जब वो अपने बादशाह को आके एप्पल्स दिखाता है, बादशाह बड़ा हैरान होता है कि ये तो नामुमकिन काम था. और जब उसे बताता है कि मैंने आसमान को भी उठाया तो वो बेहोश हो जाता है डर के मारे कि ये तो मैं एक्सपेक्ट ही नहीं कर रहा था इससे. So Atlas had 3 brothers and 2 of them were quite famous, Prometheus and Epimetheus. So Prometheus was the son of the Titan Hyperion and the Oceanid Clymene. Even though Titan himself, together with his brother Epimetheus, he sided with Zeus during the Titanomachy. However, after helping Zeus to achieve victory in the war, he started a quarrel with him over his supposed unfair treatment of humanity. This led to Prometheus stealing the fire from the gods and gifting it to humanity, which resulted in Zeus changing Prometheus and sending an eagle to prey upon him, continually regenerating liver. After some time, Zeus' son Heracles shot the eagle and freed Prometheus, and the Titans subsequently made peace with his savior's father. And the name Prometheus had been derived from the Greek prefix pro and the verb manathano, to learn, to be increased in knowledge, making Prometheus the forethinker, and that is the one who thinks ahead. तो इसका मतलब यह था कि वो जो आगे का सोचता है. So Prometheus was very caring about humanity. He was very loving for them. And then once he was, since in the war between Titans and the gods, he took side of Zeus. So after that, he realized that Zeus was treating the human beings inhumanly, and there was no facilities or pleasures or luxuries given to human beings. They did not know fire. So fire element जो था वो इंसानों के पास नहीं था. इंसान आग को जानता ही नहीं था, और वो बिल्कुल सर्दी में मरता था इंसान. उनके पास पकाना नहीं आता था, उन्हें उगाना नहीं आता था. So it was Prometheus who stole fire from the gods, और वो फायर उसने इंसानों को दिया, और इंसानों को फिर उसने सिखाया कि घर कैसे बनाते हैं, खाना कैसे पकाते हैं, खाना कैसे उगाते हैं. So all this was his contribution according to mythology. So Zeus को बड़ा गुस्सा है इस चीज पे. Zeus punished him कि वो ऐसी जगह पे बंद रहेगा. हेपेटिस ने इसके लिए इसको कैद कराया, उसके लिए चीजें बनाई जिसमें वो कैद हुआ चेन्स में, कि वो ऐसी जगह पे कैद होगा कि रोज आके एक बड़ा सा ईगल उसका लिवर खाएगा और चला जाएगा. पूरा उस नेक्स्ट डे तक उसका लिवर रीजनरेट हो जाएगा. अगले दिन ईगल फिर आएगा और ये चलता रहेगा फॉर टिल इटर्निटी. सो अब जो हेराक्लिस होता है, ही कम्स सर्चिंग फॉर द गोल्डन एप्पल्स, और वो गोल्डन एप्पल्स को ढूंढता ढूंढता जब प्रोमीथियस के पास आता है, तो प्रोमीथियस उसको देख के बड़ा खुश होता है और उससे रिक्वेस्ट करता है आजाद करने की. तो वो उससे कहता है कि तुम मुझे गोल्डन एप्पल्स के बारे में बताओगे तो मैं तुम्हें आजाद करूंगा. सो ही टेल्स हिम व्हेन ही फ्रीज हिम फ्रॉम द चेन्स और स्लेवरी कि तुम फलां जगह चले जाओ जहां पे मेरा भाई एटलस है. सो एटलस नोज द लोकेशन. तो ज़्यूस को यहां से पता लगता है एटलस के बारे में और उस लोकेशन ऑफ गोल्डन एप्पल्स के बारे में. Next is Epimetheus. So Epimetheus was one of the titans, son of Hyperion and Clymene. He was brother of Prometheus, Atlas, and Menoetes. His name is derived from Greek word meaning afterthought. So जैसे Prometheus का meaning था forethought, दूरंदेश, ये बाद में सोचने वाला. Epimetheus के साथ ये हुआ था कि when gods were unhappy with what happened to the world, that world was happy, world had got fire, and now they were civilized enough. So Zeus was not happy about it. He did not want humanity to be united or to be settling happily or enjoying the luxuries. Zeus thought it was the right of gods only. So what does he do? He sends for Hyperion, and he creates a girl named Pandora. So she is very beautiful and having the qualities of the most beautiful and delicate woman ever born. And she is sent to be married to Epimetheus, the brother of Prometheus. So this is the result of that fire thing. So when she is married to him, she is also given a box. Now that box is something which contains some powers in it, and Pandora is asked never to open the box. Gods are giving her a box as a form of a dowry, but they're also expecting her not to open it. They tell him time and again not to open the box. And when she is wedded with Epimetheus, she comes to the world, she is living with him, and then one day, out of curiosity, she opens the box, and all the bad spirits and bad habits, they spring out of it and they go into the human beings. There is jealousy in that, there is greed in that, there is power in that, there is passion in that. So all those negative traits prevail everywhere. So that is why we use the idiom opening up Pandora's box. If you open a case, that will give certain new dimensions and certain new tragedies. So Pandora's box is opened and all the bad traits go to human beings, and they start fighting with each other. They start killing each other, they start getting jealous of each other, and all the culture and all the civilization that they developed through Prometheus, that is destroyed. So one day there is one element which is noticed by Pandora when she opens the box after a long time. So there is another element in that which was not exposed before because Zeus did not permit it. It was hope. So when hope goes and prevails within humanity, so all are hopeful again, and they once again build what they had destroyed already. सो पेंडोरास बॉक्स, जो हम कहते हैं कि पेंडोरास बॉक्स खुल गया, पेंडोरा बॉक्स यहीं से एक ईडियम निकला कि वो उस बॉक्स को खोलती है तो उस बॉक्स में से सारी बुरी जो ताकतें होती हैं वो निकल के इंसानों में फैल जाती हैं और इंसानों को ख़राब कर देती हैं, उनके मुआशरे को तबाह कर देती हैं। होप आखिरी एलिमेंट होता है जो उसके अंदर रह जाता है। फिर जब वो निकलता है तो वो जाके फिर लोगों के अंदर थोड़ी सी उम्मीद जागती है और वो दोबारा से अपने आप को रिकॉन्स्ट्रक्ट करते हैं। So this is all about Pandora's box. So Pandora was given a box or a jar called Peters in Greek. Gods told her that the box contained special gift from them, but she was not allowed to open the box ever. Then Hermes took her to Epimetheus, brother of Prometheus, to be his wife. Prometheus had advised Epimetheus not to accept anything from the gods, but he saw Pandora and was astonished by her beauty. Thus he accepted her right away. Pandora was trying to tame her curiosity, but at the end she could not hold herself anymore. She opened the box and all the illness and hardships that God had hidden in the box started coming out. Pandora was scared because she saw all the evil spirits coming out and tried to close the box as fast as possible, closing hope inside. So the Cyclops were three sons of Uranus and Gaia, the first king and queen of the Titans. They were imprisoned by their father into Tartarus, who feared their strength along with their three brothers who had 50 heads and 100 hands, also known as Hecatoncres. So these were some giants who were banished and who were abandoned and who were imprisoned by their parents, ताकि ये उनके हुकूमत को ख़त्म ना कर दें. So we see certainly cyclopses mentioned in certain mythologies, and even Odysseus, जिसका नाम आपने सुना होगा. Odysseus उसके ऊपर पूरी मिथ भी लिखी गई, एपिक पोम थी, एपिक ड्रामा, एक ट्रेवल था. इलियड, एनीड, ओडेसी, इन तीनों में ओडिसियस का जिक्र है. ओडेसी इज कंप्लीटली ऑन ओडेसियस. तो उसका जो ट्रेवल है पूरा वो उसको भी हम मेंशन करेंगे, बट दैट इज इन ट्रोजन वॉर. सो उसके एपिसोड्स में जब वो घर की तरफ जा रहा होता है, ही इज कर्स्ड कि वो घर नहीं जा सकेगा, तो एक आइलैंड पे भटकते हुए उसे एक साइक्लॉप्स मिलता है जिसे वो मारता है. उसकी आंख के अंदर वो स्पेयर मारता है जिससे वो मर जाता है. सो ये साइक्लॉप्स ये भी जायंट्स हैं जो कि बड़े मशहूर हैं. इफ यू हैव प्लेड द गेम ओडेसी तो उसमें ये तीनों आते हैं. व्हाई आई एम मेंशनिंग दैट गेम टाइम एंड अगेन? बिकॉज दैट गेम इज ऑल अबाउट ग्रीक माइथोलॉजी एंड ग्रीक हिस्ट्री. You know about Greece, you know about their culture, you basically tend to have a love for Hellenism.